you so much for being here this evening in Sleznger Theatre for this run of this really wonderful production of Urinetown. Urinetown is an odd title. It's satire, obviously, written in 2001. It's quite contemporary. Urinetown was purposefully named in that way to shock, I think, audience and to throw something unexpected. So the audience who came here came knowing that they were in for a surprise. I don't think that they were ready for just quite how entertaining and clever the musical was.
Welcome to Urinetown, the place, of course, the musical. Urinetown, the place as well. It's a place you'll hear people referring to a lot throughout the show.
The basic premise was the privatization of state-owned amenities.
Excuse me, sir, but could you please tell me the way to the private company that controls these public bathrooms?
You mean you're in good company?
That's the one!
They use the public toilet as a sort of metaphor for privatization of public utilities.
Later on, you'll learn that these public bathrooms are run by a private company.
We have, in the last two musicals, used St. John's DSG as a partner school, and they've been absolutely amazing, transporting the girls to and from Michaelhouse, which is quite a trek up and down the N3 at night, providing just the most talented, wonderfully enthusiastic girls for our productions. Young women who give absolutely everything, and they're really prepared to risk themselves in front of the boys, and they're very grounded, earthy people. It's a lovely ethos at St. John. For our musicals, we really prefer to use a professional orchestra. Every now and again, we'll have one or two members of either our classical or jazz orchestra members as part of the band. But this time it was an 8-piece jazz orchestra. And this is heavily influenced by the style of theatre that it was. The style of theatre is sort of Brechtian, and the composer that worked with Brecht was a guy called Kurt Weill. And Kurt Weill really introduced the jazz musical to the world back in the early 20s. A small jazz orchestra that can play a variety of sounds to accompany an upbeat sort of musical feel. From jazz standards to almost hip-hop-ish music, and even a gospel number that's extremely catchy. The performers in the play really owned the production, and I think that's where a lot of audience members were caught off guard with how the performers were able to handle the content, to own the content, and to really show that through the performances, giving all they had to portray their characters and the grander story.